Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't given you all a video in a good while. And that's only because I have been pretty busy with work, which I'll get to in just a minute, and I'll tell you all about the work experience living in a different state. So, as you all know, as you all know, I moved from South Carolina to Georgia. It wasn't really a big move to me because I didn't have a lot to bring with me. So that was that. And then, of course, in the very beginning, I did not have a job for a good minute. He was on the counter. I didn't have a job for a good minute, so I was definitely depressed. And I didn't really know exactly what else I could do. This is my lip gloss shade in the color Nefertiti. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you like a little step-by-step of how I'm actually going to be, I've been experimenting with a new, I guess you can say a new way of using substitution reverse gel. So, which I will show you in just a moment. I did get this from, I don't want to get her name wrong, I think it's Ajira Alexis here on YouTube. She's a very nice young lady. I have not met her before, but I have watched her videos, pretty much all of them. I watch them, the ones that I can catch, because sometimes I don't catch them, but whenever I do catch them, I like to watch them, and you know. So she's pretty much where I get a lot of my inspiration from, and this was pretty much one of the things that I got from her. So what I will be doing, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing, I'm making lip gloss. But I'm only going to be making them in the squeeze tubes. A lot of my customers prefer squeeze tubes over wands. So I do have more of those than I do the squeeze tubes. Let me try to get all of this stuff out of the way. I will have a video put up of like a tour of my space, my little workspace that I use, because I'm currently working in the dining room. But it is okay. I do have a lot of space in the dining room to work with, a lot of table space to work with. So I am okay with that. So the first container I'm going to be pulling out is contained with all of my stuff in it. That pretty much all of my tubes, things like that. So this bag is for my sample lip scrubs. That's what those containers are for. These are the pipettes. This I got from Amazon. It came 100 in a pack, and it's been a minute, so I don't remember how much these cost, but that was a really good buy. And then these are the tubes that I have left, and then the caps and tops that go with them. So I will be using the squeeze tubes and the pipettes today. I'll probably it'll probably be another video where I use where I make the sugar scrubs, because I just made a big batch of different sugar scrubs and stuff, so I might not end up needing that. The next container I'm going to be pulling out is I call it my everything container, because it has everything that I need, from my pigments to my scents. So I do have all the scents that I use in my glosses. I have them here in this I was gonna say organza, in this holographic bag. And then my leftover charms that do not have a bangle to them are in this little small bag. And then I have all of my glitters, all of my chunky glitters and stuff in here. And then I have all of my pigments, things like that, in here. And I have all my holographic glitter in here. I have it all in here. So last night I did, or pretty much off camera, since it was last night, I went and I already made some glosses using this product that I'm gonna show you. I will show you the differences between the products themselves. You can't really see it too well on camera. I did go live in my business group, so if you are not a member of that group, please go and join that group. I list all of my prices. I have prices, product pictures, details about giveaways, or details about sales. Anything that you need to know is there. It is there. All right. So on the right we have, or on this side we have our. I'm gonna demonstrate the Royalty Gloss. This is the Royalty Gloss. So on the right is with Versagel, and you see it's really light, kind of like an airy type feel. And then on this, in this hand is the same exact gloss using the substitution, and it looks a lot thicker. It looks a little bit more. The color is a little bit more solid. It's not as clear, and I actually prefer it like this. So I'm actually glad that I used this substitution. So I did it from that, and then I also came with a new gloss. But if you've already watched my live from last night, then you already know what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you anyway. So this is the brand new gloss that I will be making a signature gloss. It is called. I named it a different name last night, but I decided to change it. So this is Laffy Taffy, and it is pineapple flavored. It's really, really pretty, and I also used the substitution for this gloss as well, and it looks so good. So I am definitely proud of myself for that. And then of course I have my my Nefertiti gloss. I have that. I have my Nubian gloss, my Queen Bee gloss. My Queen Bee gloss did get a makeover using this product, and I actually like it. And it's a really easy product, a product that you can definitely get in stores anywhere. So I am going to get, there are a few of them that I was not able to make last night because I ran out of the product fairly quickly. So I will be making those products today. I gotta find them though. I have been on my I'm sorry y'all, on my regular, or on my business channel, or excuse me, my business group page, I have been a lot of people have been asking about whether or not I plan on getting like a, some type of storefront, or something really small, a small space to lease out. And the answer right now is no, only because my business has not grown. It has not expanded enough for me to waste money on that, honestly. Once my business outgrows the living space, the space that it is in, is when I will do the, So I'm going to be showing you what substitution I have for this for today's thing. I'm sorry, I'm just getting all my stuff together. Get my pipettes out. I like to prepare myself, and I like to get out however many I think I'm going to need, but I do still keep the package out just in case I need more than that amount, that set amount. So today I'm going to be working on I only had 3 left anyway. So today I'm going to be working on the Sun Kiss, the Burgundy Beauty, and Sunset. I worked on all the other glosses yesterday, but again, I ran out of the initial ingredients, so I had to wait. So before I get started, I do want to take the time out to express my condolences and my condolences to the Bozeman family with the loss of our king. And I hope and pray that everyone takes this in stride. Be very humble with it, because that is a very monumental loss at so quickly, I would say. So just know that I'm definitely praying for everyone in that, and even the Marvel family that he was a part of. I'll be praying for them as well, because I'm pretty sure that he was like a brother to them. So you rest in power, my king. All right. So now that we've got everything set out, I believe, and I also have my oil. I went ahead and I took my oil out of the bottle, out of its container, and I put it in here. I got these from, where did we go? Was it Dollar General yesterday? Dollar General, it was. I got this at Dollar General. I got 2 of them. This is going to have my coconut oil in it. I did have to melt this, so melt the oil because it was raw oil, and I just melted and then poured it in there. And it's fine to like reheat it, just as long as you watch the container itself, because you don't want it to go. So the ingredient that I'll be using, again, I was following in Miss Ajira Alexis's footsteps, or should I say hand movements. And I decided to go ahead and buy petroleum jelly. So the jar that I had yesterday, it was a different brand, but this is the original as well. So I decided to go ahead and I got 2 of them. They didn't have the big jars like I originally wanted, but I figured why not? I could still use the 2 because I only have 3 more to make anyway. So I went ahead and I bought these. I got them from Family Dollar today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spoon, and I know you guys can't see this because I'm working with a phone and I don't have anything to really prop it up for you to see it just yet. I'm praying that I'll be able to get a ring light and have it hovering over so you guys can see what I got going on. So we're gonna take some of that. We're gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna take the camera. I'm gonna take the phone off the thing so you can see just how it looks. All right. So, and I'm gonna switch it around. So this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look just like this. And what we're going to do, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can scoot this stuff back. Let's see. Maybe I can make it work. This is you're getting like raw and cut right now. Well, you got my niece in the background. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so this is how it's gonna look. I'll just turn it this way. This is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look just like that. So the next thing I like to do is I'm not gonna put my oil in yet. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna mix with my spoon. And I like to make sure everything is in there, so I'm gonna mix it really, really well. If the gloss if the leftover gloss is in there and it makes it, the petroleum jelly makes it lighter, don't worry, just get some more pigment, because see like how it turned it like a really bright, almost orange color. So in a minute, once I stir this up some more and mix it in. All right, so now that it looks like this, the first thing, I'm still not going to put any oil in, but I'm going to go to my box of pigments, and we're going to take our Bordeaux glitter, and there is also another one that I use, if I can find it, let's locate it. And then I also use the metallic burgundy. So we're going to use both of these, and what we're going to do is I'm going to start off with the metallic burgundy, and we're going to take another spoon and we're going to put it What you say?
31st, right?
No, 30th. Why do you say that? Oh no, today's 31st. I'm sorry. Today's Monday. Sorry about that, y'all. So now I'm gonna take some of it, not a lot, maybe about that much, and we're gonna just toss that in there like that. And again, I only use maybe like 1 scoop, maybe 2, depending on the gloss, and how much of the mixture is actually in there. Right now, I think I have enough to make at least 2 to 3 glosses. So I'm gonna take that same spoon, and I'm gonna do the same with the Bore Day glitter, and I'm gonna get that in there. Do that right there. Then we'll put that to the side. All right, so I'm gonna close it up, and I'm gonna put my pigment back in the container. And now I'm going to take my time. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep this camera straight. All right, so now we're gonna take it and we're going to mix it all in. Mix it all in. Don't be afraid of a little bit of powder that comes up. It's fine. All right, we're gonna get it mixed in, and it's looking very, very pretty. Back to its original state, original color. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so now is where we add the oil. If you guys don't know by now, I do not measure, because if it's homemade, I feel like it is made from the heart, and you pour your love and your you pour your love into it. So I'm just gonna do a little something like that, and then we're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna mix it. We'll mix it. Now, mind you, Versagel is still in here. It's not really a complete. It's not completely. Huh? Oh, it's not completely Vaseline. It mostly is Vaseline, but or excuse me, petroleum jelly. But this is pretty good. We're gonna add a little bit more oil to it, about that much. We're gonna get it mixed all in. All right, there we go. Now it's like I want it. All right, so now that we have that, we're gonna put this to the side, and we're gonna get our pipette ready. So I like to cut my pipettes. Well, I mean, of course you have to cut them. Some people don't even use pipettes, but I like to use them. But make sure you hold the ends so they won't fly off. So now that my pipette is ready, I am gonna switch the camera back around so you guys can see the beautiful me. And while I'm doing this, it's gonna be like a little chit chat, you know, with me. So you can get to see or hear how I've been since the last time I was on here. And in all honesty, I've been okay. I haven't really, I don't really go anywhere or do anything besides work. The only time if I do go somewhere, it is definitely with family. It's not, you know, I'm not going by myself. So the next thing I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to if I can't, oh wait, I'm using the wrong syringe. I will say this: all of my syringes do have a they do have a designated gloss. I don't use the same syringe for all my glosses. They each have their own gloss that they go to. But I do still clean my syringes out as best as I can. Can't even get this one open. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. All right, yeah. Sometimes my my syringes like to be very mean to me. Well, that's just wonderful. Now I can't even get it in there to do what I needed to do. Alright, so plan B. When a syringe breaks, don't worry, because I have a backup syringe that I use, or syringes that I use in case one decides it does not want to work on me. So I'm going to use that one. Alrighty. So I'm going to get as much product as I can. I'm not sure exactly how many glosses. I should be able to make at least 2 out of this first line. But again, I'm never sure because it's always different. I do like to clean the end of my syringe off, this part of the syringe off, when I get ready to put my pipette on, so that it won't fly off while I'm doing my thing. So let me see, make sure it's on here tight enough. That's another thing with gloves, you can't really get it to grip the way you want it to. Let me do this. But like I was saying, I have been working pretty hard for the last, since I think, since July. Oh, excuse me, since I think July. I'm missing something. I'm missing. Oh, the most important thing are the tubes. I'm not sure exactly how many tubes. These were actually leftover tubes from the first round of glosses that I made. So I'm definitely not sure how many tubes they are. So I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna try to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do 8 first, not of this one color. I'm gonna see how many I can do with this, with the Burgundy Beauty first, and then we'll go on from there. I always make sure that my all of my tubes are clean, and then once they dry, I put them in a Ziploc bag until I'm ready to use them. So we're definitely gonna see. Alrighty. Okay. There was some air in there. Trying to make sure it's good to go. All right. First gloss was success, and this is how it looks. All right, let's move on to the next one. But yes, I have been doing pretty good so far. I still have days where I don't really want to get out of bed, but when you have the sister that I have, you have no choice. Isn't that right, Asia? She didn't hear me. You heard me, Asia? I said, I told YouTube, I said, some days I don't feel like getting out of bed, but I said, when you have the sister that I have, it's inevitable.
What, get out of bed?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You gotta wake up and visit first now.
Yeah, see? Right. Mm-hmm. But, it is definitely, are your hands clean?
No, but
Wash them. So I had enough in the syringe actually to do 3, which was surprising because I didn't think I was going to have enough to do any of them. So I am going to stop there with that one.
Okay, now my hands are clean.
Okay. All right, so now what is going to be done is my niece is going to, you can screw the tops on. I'll put the caps back on here. So give me 3 of the caps, and then you get the top things.
I don't know if I put the caps on though.
I know you do, but I get afraid. So she's no, the other part. So Kaya is my niece. She is normally the one who does the caps, screwing on of the caps. But I get nervous sometimes that she's gonna squeeze it too hard and it's gonna pop out everywhere, and then I get so nervous till I do it myself. So this is very weird. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take these tops. They all do get a little small lip gloss bath afterwards. Here, They all get a little lip gloss bath, but I wait until after every gloss is finished. So if I know that I have like 10 more gloss of whatever color that I'm gonna do, they can't see that. This is how it looks.
Some
Then
leaked out
it
of this one though, empty.
goes, huh?
I think some leaked out of this one. I'm not sure.
It's,
It looks like it.
No, I know it's gonna always look like that, but these are what.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
These are what they look like. These are the Burgundy Beauty glosses. Thanks. Burgundy Beauty. Oh, you didn't make me none. He didn't even hear me either. He got his headphones in.
Yeah.
So these are what they look like. I don't know why this one looks like it's a whole nother color. Or is that just me? Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is what they look like. Very pretty. So they go to the side, and we are going to start on our next gloss, which is going to be the Sun Kiss. So I do like to I test my glosses and stuff out, but I do it after I've finished, because whatever I don't necessarily want to put out for sale, it will go towards you know, like if my niece wants it for her business, if she wants to sell it for her business, then I'll, you know, give it to her, or if she wants to keep it for herself. I will say that my niece and my sister do get first dibs on anything that I create, so I don't want people coming for me like, oh, you give her free stuff. Yes, I do, because they are my niece and my sister, and
it's really what you're supposed to do unless you want.
and for me, I prefer their opinions over anyone else's, because they give it to me raw. So all right, so now that is whatever is left over goes into my little containers, and then they get put to the side until I am finished. So the next one is the Sun Kiss. Sun Kiss has not been touched in a good minute, y'all. So I'm definitely gonna be I'm definitely going to be at it with this one.
I know you.
So I'm gonna take my spoon and we're gonna go right back in with the Vaseline or petroleum jelly, however you want to call it. And we'll get about that much.
That's a lot. It's already really light, Indy.
Well, it's gonna make it a lot lighter.
Yeah.
But,
Can't already see it.
And then I don't know why every time I get ready to make stuff, my nose starts itching.
Cause they want you to put that finger up in there.
No. But anyway, so we're gonna put that in there. For this particular gloss, there is no pigment for it. It actually came from having like 2 pigments to it. So and the color never changes for this particular gloss, which is a good thing for me. So even with the Vaseline, it's only going to make it a little lighter, but it's totally fine because it is a Sun Kiss gloss. So I'm totally fine with it being the color that it is. Even when it changes, it still looks pretty good. So I don't too much have any problems with it. I will be adding a chunky glitter to this though. That will be the only change that it receives today. And the I'm going to show you the one that I plan on using. I'm going to pour a little bit more oil in it. This still has that little sticky phase in it, so I'm going to dot some oil in there. Gonna get it mixed all in real nice and purty. All right, there we go. Look at that. That is very pretty. All right, so now goes the fun part with putting the chunky glitter in. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. So today I'm gonna use the gold chunky glitter. All of these chunky glitters came from Amazon. They came in the pack. All of them came in a pack. And I actually really, really, really enjoy using these glitters. Not all of my glosses have these glitters. My scrubs have these. Some of my scrubs have these glitters as well, embedded in them. So I think that is a wonderful touch to that. All right, so now that everything is mixed all in, I am going to now use a small, if I can find it. Might not have it anymore. I don't think I do. Nope, don't have it anymore. I had a like a yellowish goldish, a really light gold, but I don't have it anymore, which is totally fine. Because this is awesome, just the way it is. So, we're gonna take another pipette and we're gonna cut it. All right. We're gonna take another pipette and we're gonna cut it. I might have to do these in 2 parts. I hope not. I'm trying to hurry up and finish before my phone decides to be ugly with me. Because it does happen. All right, so now that we have that together, we are going to take, actually, we'll take this one. So we're gonna take our syringe for our sun kiss, and we are going to, if I can get it open. Even when they're clean, they're very hard to open, y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest. They're still pretty hard to get the syringe up on them. But yeah, I've been working a lot. Haven't really had much time to do anything else but work. Work at my actual job and then work on my business. That's pretty much all that I do during the week and on the weekends. So I don't really go to, too many places. I'm not a club person at all, so that's definitely out of the question. I don't drink or smoke, so that's out of the question as well. I don't do, I'm not the whole party person, and I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be like, oh my God, you're a party pooper. Well, if I have to be one, then I am one. But no, I wanted to really focus on my business and focus on my goals for the rest of this year and into next year, because my goal is to have my own apartment by the end of next year. That is what my goal is, and to also be able to to give back where it's needed, so I